said the world is round, a hoop of breath, a sacred sound, and every word a seed we cast to bind the future to the past. The winter fire, the embers glow, the things the silent grasses know. The water drawn from ancient land are carried softly hand to hand. And the tongue is not a feather drifting where the wild winds blow. It is a root tied deep together to the truths the people know. So tell it straight and tell it clear, for every child is leaning near. The storyteller tends the flame and bears the burden of the name. Not for glory, not for praise, but to keep light through darker days. To speak is more than making song, it's knowing what will linger long. A crooked tale can bend the bone of hearts not yet enough full grown. For stories shape the road ahead, they wake the living, raise the dead. And every lie, though small it seems, can poison all the people's dreams. Every word becomes a footprint pressed upon the coming years. Every silence, every misstep echoes in a people's ears. So tell it straight and tell it clear, for every child is leaning near. The storyteller tends the flame and bears the burden of the name. Not for power, not for pride, but so the truth has place to bide. The black road twists with easy praise, with borrowed masks and smoky haze. But there's a red road hard and steep, where words are vows a soul must keep. And if you carry what was heard, then honor well each given word. For what is spoken from the fire must lift the people higher. So tell it whole and tell it true, let what was sacred pass through you. And when your own voice fades from sight, let what you guarded still burn bright. For stories rightly born and held are how a broken world is healed. The hoop goes on, the fire remains, in whispered joy, in remembered pain. From voice to voice the embers roll, and stories keep the circle whole.